I'm joined today by Gary Turner. Woohoo! So for those that don't know, Gary's a 13-time world champion, or former 13-time world champion sportsman. He works in human performance, known for working with extreme cases and clients regularly employed by the British Army and others. Gary describes hypnotherapy as the artful application of science, which always endears himself to me as a result of the way he conducts himself and the way he conducts himself in this field. Welcome, Gary.
Great to be here, Adam. Thanks for a great introduction as well.
You're actually the final speaker interview that I'm doing. You are also currently the face of the homepage of the UKHC website. So I thought it only fitting that you were the sort of final grand hurrah of the speaker interviews by me this year. And so I'm delighted that you're coming back this year. Your presentation this year is working effectively with anger. Tell me a little bit about what we can expect, first of all.
Well, I've got the early slot, so I'm designed to wake everybody up, I think. It also means I've got to clip my talk to the time available, because I am renowned for finishing on time and then staying in the room until everyone else has left. But this year I can't do that, so I've got to pack everything I possibly can into approximately 45 minutes of actual presentation time. So what you can expect is a whirlwind of all killer, no filler on working with anger and anger issues. I want to get as much, the artful application of science. I'll give as much structure as I can during that time, as well as how to work with that structure with your own favorite modalities. So anytime a client comes up with anything to do with anger, whether it's frustration, temper, rage, even not even getting anger, how it affects other people, the interactions, I'm going to do my best to ram it home so that you leave at the end of that 45 minutes for a coffee going, heck, I wish I'd had that coffee beforehand. And for that reason, by all means, people video it while I'm talking, so that way you can play it back on half speed and you can get as much more information coming out there. So yeah, I'm gonna really go for it. Try and deliver literally as much as I can on working effectively with anger in the short period of time that we've got, so that anyone who has an angry client will know exactly what to do to work effectively with them.
Yeah. And I mean, you mentioned in the write-up, anger is an integral part of being human. We all have it at times, but I'm guessing the kind of people that are going to be coming to see therapists for it, is where it's probably got a little bit out of hand, or it's beginning to create a problem in their life. You're going to be talking about that. You're going to be talking about kind of knowledge and understanding anger, and then offering up some sort of practical solutions to work with it. That's correct?
Yeah, definitely. Anyone who works with clients who are depressed, anger is quite often part of the cycle of depression. Post-traumatic stress disorder, part of the disordered behaviour that results from that traumatic event, right, yeah. Often results in aggressive behaviour, which is often based on anger. Bearing in mind there'll be the distinction made during the talk that there's a difference between anger and aggression. Aggression is an act. It might not be part of an angry outburst. For example, a football team like Bournemouth, of course, your beloved Bournemouth, might play aggressively, but that's not necessarily playing with anger. They could actually be quite excited and actually for once playing very well. And wait for the reaction there. So it's, it forms part of our day-to-day work in life as therapists. It often pops up. In my doctorate, for example, the behavioural effects of head impacts in fight sport athletes, aggression plays a big part, because one of the things that happens with repetitive head impacts, or even after a single concussion, is levels of aggression rise. So I'll be bringing elements like that out into my presentation as well, where the structure of the brain and where the brain operates also affects our behaviour, with particular relevance, of course, to aggression and anger. So I'll literally be looking to pack as much as I can in a short space of time.
Right. Yeah. I love the fact that you highlighted there as well. Quite rightly, that anger is actually, comorbid with or symptomatic of a number of other things as well. So you know, there was I saying that, you know, typically people with a very particular type of anger issue are coming to see us, but also sometimes it appears within other problems. That's right.
Yeah, nothing ever exists in a vacuum. Behaviour is so multifactorial. At any one point in time, we've got a whole mixture of things happening at once. We don't just have a I am in angry mode and just pure anger. There might be guilt, shame, regret, remorse, embarrassment, sadness in the mix. There might be anxiety in there. There might be this behaviour. We tend to put labels on things as humans. Yet, you know, our behaviour is so multifactorial that in working with anger, we're working with other areas, and when we work with other areas, quite often anger is involved as well. So it's how I'm going through how it all fits into the larger polypathology of people's behaviour.
Nice. You know, I can't wait for this. That Saturday is going to be, you know, a brilliant day. I'm going to be doing all the intros myself. I'll be doing your intro on the day, and you know, I'll be keeping Kev Sheldrake at bay, you know, because he's going to be coming on. He's going to be coming on after you.
I've got no monkey wrench or spanner, but I'm just waiting for the tool jokes.
Yeah.
So I collected as many tools as I could.
Yeah.
I'm just a tool. That's one of the jokes that's been running through the conventions over the past 7 years. Yeah.
I will sneakily slot in some reference to tool in your welcome.
That's why I thought I'd get there first.
I'll do it subtly though, Gary. Okay, I will do it subtly. For those people that would like to come and see Gary, it's always a very stimulating experience coming and watching Gary speaking. Come visit the website ukhypnosisconvention.co.uk. You can buy your tickets there, and you can have a look at the details with regards to what Gary's going to be presenting on. I'm really looking forward to seeing you again, Gary. You know, you've been a regular part of the convention. It wouldn't be the same without you, and I'm really looking forward to this presentation.
Oh, thanks. I'm really looking forward to being there. As you know, it's a chance to put, as Anthony Jackman once said, to put faces on social networking avatars, meet people in the flesh. It's one of my working highlights of the year. Well, it's my working highlight of the year. I get to meet some good friends. I get to learn so much. It's the continuing professional development sort of highlight of the year for me in respect to hypnosis. And there's just so many great people. So I'm looking forward to meeting people, mixing with people, and learning. It's like, no, we can always be better. And this is the perfect opportunity for all of us to all be better. So yeah, UK Hypnosis Convention, it rocks. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, awesome. Gary Turner, everybody. Thank you very much indeed, Gary.
My pleasure. Thank you very much. I'll see you guys soon.